Hey everybody, it's time to swing with Still Swinging. And I'm your host, Thomas. In the Day family, we got my girl Ashley. Ask Ashley has a program on YouTube. Fair use, fair use, fellas. In this episode of Ask Ashley, this is a 25-year-old lady who she having some issues with her relationships, and she came to Ashley for advice. All right, she's this young lady. From what I gather, from as you know, I didn't see much of it, fellas. This young lady seems to be attracting men, but these men not actually serious, just from what I'm gathering. All right, and she came to Ashley for some dating advice. All right, so fellas, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel because y'all know I be bringing it. Fair use, fellas. Let's walk with Ashley, and we're gonna see the advice that she given to the young lady, and I give my assessment along the way.
A little bit older than me and we just didn't click. And it's like only so much I can like handle. And then when I did it for the love part, obviously I got my heart broken, and that's
Hi, Miss Parker. Welcome in.
I don't know if you can see me.
Yeah, do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes.
All right, what brings you up?
So basically I have everything on track with my life. I'm 25, I have a car, I live in Vegas. I already graduated college, I have a business, I do wedding planning. But it seems like my dating life is not it. I've dated for money, I've dated for love. It just didn't work out. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's me or my standards too high. So yeah.
So what part isn't working out when you say it doesn't work out? Which part isn't working out?
Well, I've dated for, obviously the money part. It was great. The gifts, the trips, that was okay. But it just seemed like things weren't like connecting, or he was like a little bit older than me and we just didn't click. And it's like only so much I can like handle. And then when I did it for the love part, obviously I got my heart broken, and that's not fun either. And it's just the guys are just like never ready, even if they're older, or they're the same age as me.
Young lady, men don't get ready just because they know you. He don't get ready just because he met you, and that means he should be ready because he met you. No, that's not how it works. All right. You ladies believe you got a lot more control than you actually do. And you ladies don't talk to men. You go and talk to a lady who can only tell you how to get played with. She can't tell you how to make men take you serious. You gotta go to men. And you ladies don't get that. You're trying to avoid the obvious. The stuff that used to work. Sorry, fellas, I don't know what the heck they got going on around here. Anyway, that stuff used to work. The stuff that used to work. All right, listen. You having a car and a job and being an entrepreneur, we don't care. All right, you a regular citizen. All right, yours ain't gonna make you special, just like mine ain't gonna make me. All right, and I know women keep telling you this. That's why you all get up here and say that. I got my own car, and that's cool, good that you independent, baby girl. And but you're just a regular citizen like everybody else. All right, they things we need. It ain't gonna make no man look at you different than he look at anybody else. That ain't gonna make you a leader. That ain't gonna make you leadable. Let me tell you what you're not going to do, young lady. You're not going to walk up and call shots to men. You're not going to boss no man around just because that's not what you call it. You're not going to push a man around just because that's not what you call it. And demand he do something he ain't ready to do or ain't about to do. All right. And the kind of men talking about, dated men for money and you dated men for love. Okay, well, baby girl, they your reasons. All right. What you need to be worried about is his. Because your reasons ain't gonna never make him serious about you. His will. You gotta go talk to some men.
And I know that's natural to like fall in and fall deep and fall fast. But I say just, wait it out a little bit. Don't give up the cookies. Don't get emotionally attached so quickly.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And then as far as
Foolishness that come out of women's mouths, Ashley, she can't control how fast she gonna be emotionally attached to him. Maybe you think that's something she can control. And you know it ain't. It ain't just like it ain't nothing you can control. There ain't nothing nobody can control. All right? Especially when you in a emotional human being that women are. Okay? The problem is men are not. All right? All right? It's your job to figure out how to get them to be.
about the business part, I am a wedding planner. I did a wedding yesterday. It's not where I want it to be right now. I am looking for an investor, and usually when I date for money, there are guys that are there. How do I approach them with that?
So you want to approach the guy you're dating about investing in your business?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Like say, hey, I need, 20,000
Hold
for.
on. So the last guy that you were dating, you guys went on a couple of dates. He flew you out the country. And did he ask you, because I'm assuming he was way older than you were, right? How much older?
It was like maybe 40.
Okay. So did he already approach you with what do you need? I'm assuming.
The reason why she said he was like maybe 40, because she made that up. All right, look. Young lady, these stories ain't gonna get you nowhere. They just gonna pump your head up with fantasies of what some man's supposed to produce for you. Something that you ain't got no way of making him produce. You don't have no way of making him do this. None of this. All right, but you got it in your head that you owe this. That's why it's important to you. All right, it ain't no man who finds you attractive job to invest in your business, give you $20,000 if you need it. You sound ridiculous. He gonna do that for you about as much as you would feel like you got to do that for him. Maybe you think it get different. Maybe you think it gets special because of the thought of what, baby girl? Him coming to believe in this? Some woman who think the way you do, who speak the way you do. You in a daze. And it's a shame. You're a nice looking lady. Nice looking young lady. Okay, listen. You could get yourself something you could live with if you could get out of this dream world. You can't get out of this dream world talking to this young lady right here. She can't help you. She can't help you. You gotta go talk to the men who gonna tell you that shit you don't want to hear. Like you shut this shit up. All right, and you stop this capping. All right, and you get serious. All right, because men looking for a serious woman, one that he can believe in, one that he can bet the house on. He can't bet the house on this shit. All right, you in fantasy land and want some man to come and take you serious. How does that work? All right, because so far you telling me it's jokes. All right, and she can't help you. She can't help you crack the code, baby girl. You got to go talk to the men with people with the combination to it. It ain't her.
You're 25 and he's in his 40s.
Right. I had to ask for it, so he didn't really know, but
Right. Of course, at 25 and he's 40, you can ask. And what did he say?
he said yeah, it was a small sum. It wasn't a lot, but when it comes to big money like that, they're what is that for? What's my return gonna be looking like? So I want to see what type of approach for that kind of money should I go for.
And How are you going out? Like, what are you wearing? What's the hair looking like? Are these guys like?
Yeah, I have so many
I don't
outfits.
really want to talk about this on live if I'm being honest.
Okay,
But that's more of a one-on-one call kind of thing.
got it. Okay.
Yeah, because people are sensitive here. But there's just things have to look a certain way if you're asking guys for that, and they gotta be a fugly duck, or you're like 10 times prettier than they are. Asking guys for that, and they gotta be a fugly duck, or you're like 10 times prettier than they are.
Of course.
Now, Ashley is absolutely right about that. This young lady think a superstar would come and do this. She think a superstar would listen to any of this from her. She believed that. She don't know. It's a certain kind of dude you could get this off. And you ain't checking for him. Certain kind of dude would feel like he need to compete on that level for you. All right, not no superstar. She believes she can get this from a superstar. From a guy who even just doing his thing. From a guy, no, but she thinks she could get this from a guy who having it his way. She think she could call some shots to him. You ain't gonna never tell him how it's gonna go. He ain't gonna never give a damn if you decide to walk away. Baby girl, you got life and BS mixed up. All right, because listen, it ain't like he gonna feel like he gaining nothing with you staying around. Listen to you. He could get this shit anyway. This more the norm, baby girl. All right, you need to be something different, something he ain't never seen before. All right, and from the sounds of it, I don't know if you're capable. She come and listen to these women on the internet. See, that's the problem when they keep capping to each other. All right, got a young lady like this will get up here, and since the last chick, and I know I look better than her, she talking about some man took her out the country. She gotta been out the country too. She can't be the one that's not. But see, we men, and we know you ain't been no goddamn way. All right, we know you just want to go. And women told you by telling men you already do this, they think they need to come and meet this standard. And, it got you looking for men. Why? Because he ain't going to try to meet that standard. It's a delusion. It's only a standard when you normally get it met. It's not a standard when you never had it met, almost had it met. And none of that shit don't count. You can't get it met. It's a delusion. It ain't a standard. And this ideology you got of what a man's supposed to provide for you, he ain't gonna never have it. And you ain't got no way of forcing it on him. And he ain't gonna get ready just because that's what you want. You're gonna kick rocks at the bus stop. All right, because let me tell you something. All right, baby girl, you go around talking about you use men for money, and you come online and say this stuff. This stuff is forever. All right, and men can always point here of why they shouldn't believe in you. And women just keep telling you it shouldn't matter. When women don't have no way of making this not matter to men, it always mattered. It's going to forever matter. And you ladies not going to come and change it. It's embedded in us to want loyalty, your undivided patriotism to me, your undivided allegiance. Why? Because that's all the hell I can get. You can get a whole lot. Your expectations of me can be astronomical. All I can expect from you is your loyalty. And I'll be damned if you're going to tell me how much of it you're going to give me. You're going to give me all of it, or you're going to stay your ass in the street. Come get you when I need you. All right, because Listen, let me explain something to you, baby girl. You could be a rebel if you want, but rebels in the bush. Your ass gonna be in the street. This lady right here can only tell you how to get played with. She can't tell you how to get taken serious. She cannot. She don't know.
And if they're asking what are they getting, then it becomes a little transactional. So, and if you're down with that, I'm going to be your young girl. We're going to go out. You're going to fly me out. I'll do things for you and you do things for me.
You ladies talk like men should come and live on the wing and a prayer and just believe in you, because that's what the hell you said. And that's what you want. When we don't give a good goddamn about nothing you want. We care what we want, and you ain't got it. You ain't got it, so we can't take you serious. You ain't gonna never come and make us value what you want us to value instead of what we value. We value your loyalty. All of it. All of it. Not the part you feel like giving us, the part that make you comfortable, the part you cool with. You're gonna stay your ass in the street. Can't tell you how to get taken serious, baby girl. You gotta go hear that from them people who you don't really like what they got to say, because you know they ain't tripping. They just come get you when they need you. It's all the same to us, because we're gonna be getting the same thing if we come get you when we need you, or if we keep you around. If we keep you around, it's just gonna cost us more though. So we'd rather come get you when we need you. Trust me, you're gonna have to break the bargain. All right, you're going to have to show me what the hell I'm buying. And so far, I ain't buying this shit. I don't want this shit. And girl, you need to figure out a way to sell it. And you clearly can't.
Fun.
Yeah. I've never really done that before. It's usually I get what I need. I don't have to do anything. I know that's different dealing with this generation, but that's just, I don't know if it's like, you know, a love thing or the way I talk or the way I say things to them, but usually it works out in a way to make.
No, baby girl, you got that wrong. It's more the same, more the goddamn norm. You more the same. You just another one of these. You know, you got all of these men doing all of these great and wonderful things for you, and you just don't even give them shit. Nothing. Just smile at them, whisper sweet nothings in their ear, and they got smoking hot women who, girl, you can't compete with in your dreams. Throwing it at them. These guys you talking about that can do all of this stuff. All right, you dreaming, girl. You dreaming. All right, you in competition for these men. They ain't in competition for you, and they ain't gonna act like it. They ain't gonna act like it because they ain't got to. And they ain't gonna slow down for you because they ain't got to. And you don't have no way of making them. All right? All right, he gotta want to come and do that to you. He gotta want to come and share his world with you. What you got for his world? You think you give a man whatever the hell you feel like giving him for his world? Is that what you believe? And you just a non-stop idiot, keep begging. You're gonna get on a man's nerves. You quickly gonna become a waste of his time. All right, because you think a man is supposed to show up and bring you some kind of dream that these women keep coming on the internet talking to you about. Girl, they capping. They capping just like your ass. They capping just like you. They did just what you did because they ain't got back none of this shit up. Just like you. All you gotta do is come and say it. All right, but we men, and we know that's not the way men known to move. And if you could prove you know all these men that move this way, your ass wouldn't be sitting here. All right, you'll be getting it done. Because those kind of women, they don't gotta complain.
I say things to them, but usually it works out in a way to make it seem like it's not transactional. So I don't really do that.
Okay, so you haven't slept with any of these men. That's what you're telling me.
Correct.
Okay, and how much did he give you last time and you didn't have to sleep with him? What was that amount?
2,000.
2,000. Okay.
And don't forget the dude took her out of the country. Yeah, flew her out of the country. He ain't want none of them draws. He ain't want shit. Just this Captain ass broad and plain Jane, you know what I'm saying? Nice looking. all right, in shape, could get herself something, but she dreaming. She dreaming. It ain't that, baby girl. It ain't that. If it was, you wouldn't be complaining. Trust me. All right, listen, it's nice. We ain't taking nothing from you. I'm telling you, it ain't that. It ain't that. It ain't got nothing going to make a man think he need to show up and do this. All right, that man got to be doing bad, and that ain't the man you describing.
2,000. Okay. For 20,000, if you're his Tyra Banks in her prime, right? If you leave me alone, then sure. I'm assuming he will do it, but he's still going to want something.
She ain't Tyra Banks. She ain't Nia Long, but women told her that shouldn't matter. That she should get the same outcomes they did. All right, that look, all she gotta do is get up here and say she got a car and a job and she doing her thing, and that entitle her to live like them. No. We don't value that, and we ain't gonna start valuing it because you think we should, because you think that would give you a leg up if you could get us to value that shit. That shit don't do nothing for us. That's for you. You got that for you. What the hell you got for me? What you got for me, I don't want. I'm telling you that right now. I don't want that shit. All right, I'll come get you when I need you.
But he's still going to want something.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. But
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So if you're open to that, then I say, go for it. That's not me judging, but I'm keeping it real with you.
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
All right, that sounds good. I mean,